Alright. We're picking up where we left off. We're playing Alan Wake. The sheriff got us. We've lost a week. Wife's been kidnapped. The island doesn't exist anymore. Alan is getting manuscript notes from himself explaining what's happening in a cryptic sort of flash-forward, flashback manner. And we know that Alice is afraid of the dark and that Alan gave her the clicker, which is the thing he had from his childhood, because he was also afraid of the dark.
There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker.
Sorry, this call that we're on had Alice at the beginning of it, and then someone saying stop talking to the law.
I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need some fresh air. Can I go out? In the back, maybe?
Of course, Mr. Wake. I understand. You can get there through the cells. Deputy Grant can show you the way.
Thank you. I'm just gonna sneak out.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
Oh.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out there.
Voice.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he'd quit.
You want to tell me which phone call which line's on?
Luck. He
The blinking one?
Bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started
One that's blinking now?
like that the moment he woke up.
Hey, mister.
Ha!
Hey, can you turn the light?
What do we got?
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
What do we got here?
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with... There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah.
Physics.
Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
James? James is not the one who becomes a police officer.
I hate this. I can't stand the dark anymore.
That's a good call, buddy.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough.
Yeah.
Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Please turn the lights on. Hey! Please turn the lights on! Hey! Hey! Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey.
I don't want you to die.
You're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different.
Okay.
You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong.
Did they? Tell me more.
Sure. I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward.
Okay.
Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny.
Fair enough.
No, sir.
Like,
You can get to the back lot through that door and down the corridor, Mr. Wake.
Thanks.
I know that. Please leave the lights on.
I know it sounds like something that a drunk would say, but
Sorry,
please.
wife to save.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Yes. This is what I think of you. I see you in there. That was fun for me. I wonder if I can go around, look through their window, be like...
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station.
Manuscript page, so...
There was something for me in an abandoned car.
You jump on this car too. See if you can stop me. Yeah. Oh, sunroof too. You get in? There's a radio though.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my music.
That door is painted on.
Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows.
The dust particles. Regular hits.
Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deerfest float. Now, folks, we get this every year.
Who's
I
that
know
one?
it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Got physics on his jacket, which is lovely. Focus. Yeah, no, I saw it. Oh. Wacha! Man, that's a powerful kick.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Really? I did not. Okay, there we go.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been?
Yay, Barry.
I've been to reach you for a week, you and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is
It
going
does
on?
look funny when he has such an
Sheriff
animated
Department.
face. And the rest of his body is
Elderwood
stiff.
National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
What's this manuscript page?
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall and the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Okay, well, he knows where he's going. No, okay. Exit the sheriff station. Go. Oh. A little IK trot there. Fine, let's go. You okay now, buddy? Oh.
Lighter is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
So in the hints that Alan needs to write the story to save Alice. Hints that anything is possible.
Marvelous, Sarah.
Marvelous.
Wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin
They
never
look
caused
tiny.
any trouble to anyone.
They
when
look
we were living
huge.
at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Sad.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client! Who are you? I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing, paparazzi.
Yep.
I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Barry's here.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something I couldn't remember it was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story.
Yeah.
I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Sure thing, Barry.
Who's Max?
I'm sure we're about to find out.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a Swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself.
Oh. No.
What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice, and everything's just...
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay.
I'll be shot.
He got lucky. Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just
Do you
yet.
understand
The
what it
form's on the
sounds
desk
like when you
across from
say
the
stuff
mammoth
like
skeleton.
that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm. Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
Yeah, have a form.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thank you.
Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Sorry, run away.
On me, freak me out? It's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry.
That's not it, Barry.
Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
That's not it.
Look, Al, you're asking me to
Shit to do, Barry. No time.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her!
Oh.
This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Fair. She's in tight.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
I think that might be a bit much, but
Bless you.
I get what he's going for. Is there anything? No. There it is. No, what happened to all my other batteries? I suppose they might have taken them all from me. The police station. Like, you're not allowed to have guns here. And also, this is too many batteries. I'll leave those on. No one needs this many batteries. Hand those over. Ooh. Head to Lover's Peak. Okay. Check the yard first. Or ravens. Or crows. I don't know what they are. I'm unclear on between ravens and crows in the first place. I know I'm going to fight a bunch of them here later. Remember that much. Nothing here right now. Alright, let's get to that car. Oh, Paige. I see you.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
Okay. That. What do we got?
He'd never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for.
That's true.
It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
That's fair. I'd be concerned. Got anything in here? Maybe not. Okay. Can drive the car.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it.
Sorry, can I not get in the car?
Right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them. And they had Alice. Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
Okay. I'll walk then. Seems like I should have driven, but okay. Oh, does it mean just go here? Okay. I can handle that. Surely, he says. I'm surprised Alan's just walking around at night time. Like, I get that Barry was like, oh, we're here. Good luck with that. Ha.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
Lost my shotgun. Whoa, no.
No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting
that.
too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And one of the podcasts too.
Bad taken. There's a lot of light in there. I like that. I like when there's light. Perch here. No. I'm going to physics this thing though. Whoa. Whoa. I mean, I enjoyed physicsing it, but the earthquake I could have done without. Sneaky back way in here, maybe? You got that? No. Nope. Okay. Can we get in there at all? Maybe not. Sorry. Trailer. Flag. This place seems like it has seen better days. Kick. First, didn't appreciate that. TV though. Yes.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's
These feathers are still going.
The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, You're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
Nice little bit of setup there for Mr. Scratch. They heal yet? No. Maybe not. Not making a friendly noise. Alright, there's a car boot open. That might be something. Phone here. Non-interactive. Check this car boot first. Manuscript.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell.
Uh-oh.
As if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave.
Uh-oh.
Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
Well, maybe we're going to find out that other people can see these pages too. Please do not feed the wildlife. So, drop hazard. You over there? See anything? Page here though. Check that.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
Oh, it's a rough bit of comparison. See, there's maybe a thing up there. Let's go check quick. If there's some hidden supplies, that could be very useful to me. We got... Nope, just a big old cliff. Well, I don't want to fall down that and die. It'd be very annoying. Let's go the other way. Alright. Whoa!
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Those gunshots.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
It's not a good sign. Tree fell over.
Anybody? Help
Sorry, I have to check the area for goodies and enemies. Check this hut. Just physics? Okay. Can't turn the light on. Power's down. Checkpoint. And that is where we're going to leave this one off. Now, next time, we'll check in on Rusty. I'm sure he's fine. Sure he's fine. Gunshots. Probably not a problem. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hope to see you again soon. Leave us a comment. Subscribe to get notified. I'm Steve Halliwell. And I'll see you next time.